Baltinglass grew up around a Cistercian abbey that was founded here in the 12th century. Diarmid MacMurrough, who was King of Leinster, granted lands to them in this area, a large tract of land here and in what's now Kildare, to found an abbey. What's left of what they built is really only the church of their abbey, but their abbey would have had the abbot's castle, which was just a tower house, and then the orchards stretched down to what's now Main Street in Baltinglass. So all the backs of the houses on this side of Main Street were part of the orchard of the abbey.
As was common throughout Ireland at this time, the presence of a monastery attracted people to settle in the immediate area. Others would gather from outlying areas for prayers, healing, and general advice and knowledge. They would also come to have letters written for contracts and resolution of disputes. The presence of a weir, situated just north of the bridge, is further evidence of the influence of the monks. They had built a mill, and the weir was used to channel water to the mill wheel, which would grind grain into flour. A mill was an essential part of monastic self-sufficiency. The monks excelled at making bread, although today we probably not like their version, which was hard with a gritty texture. A mill owned by Murrins was still functioning in Baltinglass up until the 1990s, grinding grain for animal feed.
Well, Murrins bought a lot of corn and dried it and ground it and sell it back to the farmers. Then again, the ground grind, they'd mix, especially in latter years, with proteins and minerals and all the rest of it, fully food for animals.
Baltinglass would most likely still be a monastic town if it wasn't for the winds of violent change that blew through Ireland and England in the 16th century.
By the time that the monasteries were dissolved by Henry VIII in the 1530s, there was a small settlement in Baltinglass itself, a number of houses and obviously people living in the general area of the abbey. That is how Baltinglass grew up. We can't really say it was founded on a particular date, but it was certainly here by the mid-1600s. And by the mid-1700s there were something like 26 houses in Baltinglass itself.